This week, I am going to talk about, like I said, it's going to be about perspective. So, I go by Whyman. Most of you know me as Ronnie. We went to high school with me, played football with me, college, flying in the airlines, all that stuff. Yeah, substitute teaching, yeah, hey, coaching, yeah. I do a lot of different things, but I go by Whyman because that's something God even with a few years ago. And it was just the first step in me getting to a place of making life a lot more easy, and it's dealing with others and dealing with others in life period. And I go by why man because the why is always more important than the what. We live in a society where so many of us operate off of what, and that's actually the devil's goal. His goal is to get us to operate out of what. So somebody does something that offends you, and now your happiness, your peace, your whatever, your tranquility is all gone because of what was done. But if you learn to take a step back and examine why it was done, then you learn to take less offense. Like you realize that the world is really, life is that much easier to live when you don't worry about taking offense to so many different things. I tell people all the time, don't take offense unless it's offered. And then when it's offered, then we're going to get offended. Yo, you what you wanted, son. So, but yeah, that's why I go by why, man, because the why is always more important than what. And this goes in dealing with people. Because I say it like this, nobody's goal is to specifically make you angry. When you're driving in traffic and you're having a road rage moment, they don't know you. Their goal is not to anger you. Their goal is more root out of something selfish. They're trying to get to work on time. They're trying to get to a hospital. They're trying to get somewhere, solve their own problem. And so when you understand that, you can take a step back and be like, you know what? It ain't even that serious. It's not like they intentionally meant to do stuff to you. Same thing. People, when they do stuff that offends you, lie on you, steal, whatever, I tell people all the time, I'd rather be on my side of the coin than their side of the coin, where I have instead of I'm the one that needs to steal to have. And why do people have to steal? They have to steal because they're lacking. They have to steal because they're missing something. They're not fulfilled. They're trying to get something from somewhere. So when you learn to, adjust your thinking and focus on the why, I promise you that's going to be the first step to alleviating a lot of stress in your life and just from things that simply bother you that really shouldn't bother you, and just learn to look at the why. And it also gives a step closer to where, where Jesus on the cross and he was like, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. It's the same exact thing. People don't really realize the brevity of what they're doing. They're just doing actions. That's all they're doing. They're just making actions. They don't realize the seriousness of the result of their actions. So, like I say, looking at the why, it will just give you a lot more peace. And like I say, I tell people all the time, just like when you go to a doctor, you tell a doctor that you got to sneeze or you got to cough. That's not your diagnosis. That's the what. The what is simply a symptom. The why is a diagnosis. So don't get so responsive to the what's. Don't get responsive to symptoms. When somebody sneezes, that alone doesn't startle you. That can be several different things. But a sneeze combined with a fever, combined with chills, combined with a sore throat, that's flu. Like, oh, okay. So don't let the what rattle you. Don't let the what affect you as much as it does. Learn to operate out of the why. And explore more to finding the why and getting to these diagnoses instead of operating out of symptoms, okay? Anything else I want to share on that? Yes. No. Oh, yeah. Okay, so last point, now I'm going to get out of here. Just had a little technical difficulty. See, I warned y'all. See, I'm doing this on my own volition. My light just blew out, and I don't know what's happening here, but I'm gonna make it work. That ain't gonna stop me. Last point I'm gonna make on why I go by the why man. That's just the first step to getting through life. It's also when you understand the why, even in doing the task that you do. If you think about it, the why is where you get your motivation from. You can go to work and it's just work. When you know you're going to work for a purpose, then it motivates you to do it. You can be going to speak. I can go speak at engagements, do comedy shows. But when I'm just doing it just to do it, but when I know that, I'm going to, spread cheer, make people feel better, do, something bigger than me, then that's what motivates me to do it. These videos. I can just get up here and be like, I'm gonna do this in this video. But when I know that, God is telling me that it's going to bless somebody, it's going to help somebody, then that's the motivation. So the why is always more important than the what. So hopefully that helped y'all today. That's my time for today. I am out.